Okay guys, so I'm just going to keep it raw with you guys. I'm just going to let my my thoughts and my mind just let it express itself. Just let my thoughts, what I have right now, just let it flow. So it might not be it might not be so clear, but I'm just trying my best to let you guys know just to let you guys know some of my knowledge that I use for increasing performance on exercises, on training. And so I want to talk about today about neurodrive, so nervous system activation, creating as much force as possible, etc. So always when I do an exercise, I try to focus all my energy on that single rep, so to create as much force and as much activation out of the body to complete that rep as strong, as efficient, as good quality as possible. So even when I'm going to start off, I really want to fire up my nervous system. I really want to make sure that I'm connecting my body with the movement. I want to make sure that I optimize every muscle, every possible option, whatever I can use in the body, I want to use it in order to create a stronger, more efficient pull-up. So today I'm going to do the pull-up. So this is the first thing, or this is just a thing that I always teach my clients. So when my clients are training with me, they always look at me like I'm a little bit crazy, but I'm just really focused on the movements I'm doing. So I'm really deep inside of me. I just visualize myself doing it. I visualize strong activation. I visualize explosiveness without losing control. So I'm just going to take you to my warm-up right now for the pull-ups. So I'm going to start off with just bodyweight pull-ups. Now we know in order to activate the nervous system as much as possible, we really need to focus on everything. We need to try to be explosive as possible. We need to try to create as much tension as possible, but we need to do this without losing control over the movement. So I'm just going to do a few reps, and I will tell you a little bit more about it after each set. So as you can see, that was just 2 reps, but those reps were really high quality, really fast. There was a lot of tension, and this way I can fire up my nervous system for heavier weights, and this also teach my body. First of all, it will teach the skill, and second of all, it will teach the body how to activate more from the nervous system, from every corner possible in our body. So when we are doing this day after day, month after month, year after year, we really create this really powerful connection with the body, and we really will create just a really powerful and efficient movement. So right now I'm going to stop talking and focus again on my next set. I might do one more set for body weight and then I will move up slowly. Okay, so I want to give you guys some thoughts what I'm thinking about when I'm doing a pull-up. So first thing is the first thing that touched the bar. That's the hands. So that's where the connection starts. So when the grip is not good, when you feel like you have a weak grip, you do not have a good grip on the bar, you will notice right away, okay, this is going to be weak. So always make sure that you're squeezing the bar really, really hard and that you're feeling the bar, that you're creating tension with the bar and the body. Second, I imagine my back. So I'm just trying to think, okay, what can I use? What can I activate in order to get a stronger pull? So I'm trying to activate the whole upper back, the lower back, and then I'm squeezing even my glutes and I'm slightly squeezing the legs just to get more tension in the body, so I can just activate, you know, you can just explode. So that's what I'm thinking, and I'm also thinking about building up slowly. So as you can see from that hand, I'm not jerking, but I'm having a controlled pull, and then where I feel most powerful, I generate the most force. So it's slowly build up, slowly build up. So, and then try to stay really close to the bar, try to go up in a straight line, just to have a more efficient pull. Okay, so we're now going to just work up to my next sets. So I did 2 sets of just bodyweight pulls, and I usually do around 2 to 4 sets. It just depends how I'm feeling, and today I'm feeling really well, just because my focus is really spot on. So you always want to start out with just a few sets of low reps with bodyweight, just because we know that explosive movements, movements with max force really activate the nervous system. So that's why we always want to start off with the bodyweight pulls. Now I'm going to just increase the weight slowly, but still do the same thing in my mind. So usually I make jumps of around 10 kilo. So on pull-ups, of course, 10 kilo is good enough. If we're going to make jumps from 20, you know, it might be too much of a jump for the nervous system. So it will maybe feel a little bit heavy, and then when it feels heavy, you just move a little bit slower. And when you're moving slower, this will result in less performance at your working weight. So always make sure that you are building up by making jumps in which you can stay explosive and maximally activated. can see, that was another really good set. So if the build-up set did not feel really 100, you can just do another set of 2 or 3, you know. We want to save energy and we want to make the reps as you know, as, well, can I say, perfect as possible. So the body teaches and the body memorize the movement how it should be, so we can use it later on in our working sets. So this is always what I did when I started training, or not when I started training, but when I really had a high performance on my weighted pull-ups, on my military press, on my weighted dips. I always had this connection with my nervous system and with my whole body. So I always try to activate all the muscles so I can just generate way more tension and way more force. So if you guys just look at my videos from weighted dips, even though it's heavy, even though I'm working with really heavy weight, it still moves really fast, and you can see that I'm really focused and that I really try to explode out of the button without losing any tension. And it's the same thing I always try to do with other movements. I believe that, well, I know that many people are just not connected enough with the movements they are doing. They are not connected enough with their body, with their nervous system. You know, you want to try to optimize your performance. So if you are not connected fully with your nervous system, it's just game over. You will not perform optimally. You will not perform optimal. So I'm just going to continue this, and yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this type of video. This is also a video to my online clients. This way they might understand it better, and I hope you guys also understand this better and appreciate this. It's the same thing for any movement. It's about that connection, that tension, that force development, that recruitment of the whole body and the nervous system. And the nervous system is the most powerful tool, just the most powerful thing we can do in training. A really good example is my friend Power Explosive. We know that he's really strong in weighted pull-ups and bench press and deadlift and squat. And when I met him, he was doing pull-ups and warming up for the pull-ups, and he had exactly the same thing as I had. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this, and thank you.